This would tell me that he believes in the Arsenal project.
Yeah. Hey everyone, and welcome to Q&A Extra. This is where myself and Matt take one of your questions and we dive a little bit deeper into it. So, this question comes from Sachin at Laurie. What do Arsenal need to do to be solid top 4 candidates? This is...
I would say they are candidates already. Given what Arteta's done since he's come in, given the fact they beat Manchester City, Chelsea and Liverpool in the last sort of 8 weeks and won the FA Cup and the Community Shield, you can't really knock it. I think that Gabriel and Saliba forming a solid defensive partnership is key to Arsenal's problems, because I think going forward they're much better than they are defensively, Aubameyang especially. Holding on to Aubameyang, signing those 2 centre-backs is already an amazing transfer window for Arsenal.
Yeah, especially with how things looked a few months ago, like the Aubameyang potentially leaving. Obviously, Lacazette, we don't know 100% what's going to happen there, but I think, you know, props to Arteta for, I mean, I think it obviously helps the silverware that they've won, but, you know, props to him for managing to keep, you know, they're one of the most important, if not the most important player.
That would tell me, if Aubameyang's, you know, linked to other teams and can go anywhere for a lot of money, this would tell me that he believes in the Arsenal project.
Yeah.
Someone from Arteta to the top of the board, someone has said something to Aubameyang that has made him believe in what's going to happen at least next season.
And I like that.
Yeah. Whether it's, you know, stay with us, Aubameyang, we're going to do this, we're going to sign this guy, look who we've got coming in, you know, you're going to play your favourite position, whatever.
Yeah. And they've backed it up with the trophies that they've won so far as well.
Exactly. I mean, Aubameyang's had a massive part in that. He scored both against City. I think he scored one against Chelsea, potentially. Yeah. And then scored against Liverpool as well. Unbelievable. But yeah, in terms of the next ones incoming, there's rumours that Thomas Partey is still...
Yes, I mean, that would be, for me, that would be the icing on top of the cake, because that is such a massive tick for them. And that saga and discussion of that has been going on. You know, we've talked about it on the Q&A before. Like, you know, it has been talked about so much. So I think that would be, like I say, icing on top of the cake. I think with Arsenal, I just want to see consistency, because it's like, how are you losing to Brighton and then beating City and drawing with Norwich?
That is it.
And that's their downfall, is that they, even although they had the defensive issues and that's, you know, where they came unstuck, they, you know, they still managed to get some really good results, and that's where they let themselves down, by messing up these silly games that they should be winning. And I think if we can see some consistency from them, I mean, for me, the signings that they've made, and you know, I know people say, oh, it's the Community Shield, but, you know, they still beat Liverpool.
Yeah, absolutely.
Definitely, I expect to see them in the top 6 and, like you say, be competing.
100% in the top 6. But yeah, I think that party adds quality to the midfield. And Dani Ceballos is apparently returning on loan.
Yes, that's a good
Real
one.
Madrid. That's brilliant. Both of them are direct upgrades on Xhaka, Guendouzi. Torreira looks like he may be leaving the club anyway. El Neni, for sure. Yeah, I really, and it pains me to say it, believe that, viewers. Arsenal really had a good transfer window, and I think, especially, for me, I'm so interested to see how that partnership can do at the back. Because both of them, early 20s, relatively cheap. I think Saliba was about 18 million last summer from Saint Etienne, spent on loan, back on loan the rest of the season. And Gabriel was, I get confused because I see the pounds and I see the euros.
Yeah, it's conversion rates.
23 million pounds, 27 million euros. I don't know, things get confused when it comes over to euros. But certainly less than 30. And both brilliant signings. And I think whether Arsenal play a back 3 or a back 2, certainly in central defence, that's going to be really good. And I think going forward, if Nketiah can build on a brilliant sort of first full season in the first team, same thing goes with Reece Nelson, same thing goes with Martinelli, same thing especially goes with Bukayo Saka.
Yes.
If those guys take the next level up and say, you know what, we were 1 year better, we're 1 year more experienced in the Premier League, we're 1 year better as players, Arsenal are going to be a force.
You best go into hiding.
I'd best go into hiding. They'll still lose at Tottenham.
There you go.
They'll still lose at Tottenham, and they'll still spank Spurs at the Emirates. Every bloody season it happens. no matter what's going on, yes, I'm a little bit worried. Anyway, yeah.
Yeah, well, thank you. Yeah, I mean, thanks for getting Matt riled up with that question. Very good question. And yeah, thank you to every.
I'm biased.
No, never. It's like me, biased to United. Are you serious? But yes, thank you for that question, and thank you for all your questions. Don't forget to check out the community tab on a Wednesday evening. That is your opportunity to put your questions to us. So yeah, make sure that you hit the like button and you check out all the other content that we've got going on Onefootball, and myself and Matt will be back with you guys next week.